Welcome to Snick, Saturday Night Nickelodeon. Now you'll know what everyone's talking about on Monday morning.
Nickelodeon has staked a claim for you. Primetime Saturday nights are yours. Snick, every Saturday night on Nickelodeon. This is a couch. This is Snick. Get your butt on the big orange couch and Snick this Saturday starting at 8, 7 Central. Snick. Adjective. Clarissa is very Snick. Verb. We Snick, they Snick, you will Snick. Noun. Snick is Saturday Night Nick. Every Saturday.
This game is rated S for super fucking sexy. Tales from the podcast, The Fucking Video Game. Now you can become a part of the show, Tales from the Podcast, as you control your favorite podcast hosts, JB, Ron, and Jeff, on their fucking adventure through Grudgetown. Tasked with stopping a bunch of out-of-touch assholes from making another shitty horror movie nobody fucking asked for in their town. You'll have to fight your way through drunken hobos, annoying boy bands. Hell, even the cops will be on your fucking ass. All that means is that you have more motherfuckers to destroy on your quest. Gain experience and level up the team through those fights, because when the bosses show up, trust me, you'll fucking need all the help that you can get. Tales from the Podcast, The Fucking Video Game. Buy it now, or go fuck yourself. Warning. This game may cause extreme sexual arousal, a strong attraction to zombie girls, spontaneous dance fights, and drunken hobo rage.
How the fuck is it doing?
Oh, sorry. I'm still having a one-man dance party over here.
I know. I had a dance party across like 3 platforms with. Pretty amazing.
Somebody's feeling the fear.
I love that song.
I feel a lot more than the fear. It is growing on me.
It is like I love it.
Yeah, I'm waiting. Like nobody's even fucking tried to give me any copyright shit over that song. I don't think anybody gives a fuck about.
I don't think a lot of people even know it exists. I don't even know if they remember they made the song.
I don't know, but I'll tell you what. If you tune into this show every week, you're gonna remember it for the rest of your fucking life. Oh man. So before we get started, I want to remind everybody we got a comic book. Buy that shit. Or like in the trailer for the video game. Or go fuck yourself. Oh, and obviously we got the video game. $10. You can send it to the PayPal below. See it in the link there.
Buy it now or go fuck yourself.
Yeah, if you don't have the link and you want it, I can go ahead and post it otherwise too. So
S for sexy, right? Was it S for sexy?
yes, it is. That's for super fucking sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Rated S for super fucking sexy.
Ooh, you can't beat that. You really can't.
Okay, can you record that for me? And when I load my stream, I want it to be like rated S for super fucking sexy.
Sure.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
Sorry, squirrel. Bringing it back.
I got you.
Yeah, of course you can. Anybody can buy the game. All you gotta do is send $10 to that PayPal link there, and then it would get to you. And as the thing says there, if it's a little bit hard for you, you can send an extra $5, and you pansy asses can get a cheap bot.
Hey.
Hey, that's how it is.
I mean, some
S
people
for
just start
socks.
games.
Would it be C for Krusty Socks Trackpedia? And if you want to know more about socks, there might be some skills involving socks.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said.
there definitely is some skills involving socks.
I mean, that's why the game
is super fucking sexy.
Right? I still think one of my favorite things is how you revive people.
Oh, it is fantastic. The first time I did it, I was like, yes.
I'm determined this week to carve out a night to play this game.
I hope so. We're waiting to see what you think of it.
I mean, I don't want to give too much away, but what other turn-based RPG game can you play where you fight hobos? There are dance battles.
I can't think of one.
There is a dance
beat
battle.
Up a boy band?
Yeah, I forgot about that too.
I mean, there's nods to some other video games in there, and I'm not saying any more than that because you need to find that shit out on your fucking own.
Right.
I don't mean to get angry, but I'm not spoiling the game.
Right. No, I get it. It's like, but I am going to spoil one thing just because it is one of my favorite things to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
So when you play these kinds of video games, you obviously always have a reviving type thing. And with our kind of humor, what's going to make somebody rise from the dead? You want to answer that one, Jeff?
Is it all? It's all men.
Uncle Ron's boner pill.
I took it further in my head. If you want to know the I thought, how would I try to do that if it's all men and boner pill, that's a little more subdued than what I came up with. Jesus, that's why I fit in here, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, you can't really beat that. You know. Plus, not. Well, we don't own the rights to Viagra, so we had to just say boner pill.
We can't technically use that name, but I mean,
no, but it is basically the same thing.
You know, we're better than those generic late night commercials or those commercials you see late night for generic.
Viagra card just right here will fully revive you.
Yeah, this brings you back from the dead. Those pills just make your dick hard. I mean, and who just wants to have a hard dick? You want to come back from the dead and have a hard dick.
Game, your dick's already going to be hard. Let's just be honest. Oh, he said, "Can I bum $10?" I thought he said, "Can we burn?"
That's what I thought too. I read it as burn, and I was
Yeah.
No,
like,
he said bum, or they
Oh.
said I don't know.
yeah, I totally misread it. I feel like such a dork. I'm just glad I'm not the only one that misread it because I went, wonder what they mean. I'm like, are they posing the question to themselves, but in the chat? Nope.
Maybe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure. Can we also just go ahead and mention you said something about a dance battle? One of my favorite nods to one of my favorite video game franchises is also in there, which is not a very typical kind of battle either.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think of that one, Jeff?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
And it's frustrating, but in the best way possible.
Yeah. Oh,
Because
I can't wait.
I will say this much: you need to pay attention, and you need to figure out patterns. And that's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
For old school video game heads, you might figure out, but I doubt it until you get there.
Oh yeah. But when you see it, oh, you're gonna be so happy. You are gonna be so happy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. So, anyways, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about this real quick. We are talking about episode 2 from season 2, The Tale of the Midnight Madness.
Whew.
Man, I pre-warned that this right here was a good one.
It's so
hopefully
good.
Hopefully I did not let anybody down with that one.
It was so good. I loved this one.
Oh, man.
So to go ahead and jump through some of the cast, we got Eddie Robinson in this.
That we do.
Yes. He's done a few things, but like I don't know, it's weird. So like he did the Cosby Show, and then obviously for very, very just normal reasons had to take some time off. No, I'm joking. He was a boy. He didn't get raped. But
I gave him the pudding pop with the things and the stuff, and went, oh.
He did 51 episodes of Swan's Crossing. I have no idea what that is.
Oh, well, apparently it was a full series. He did 51 episodes.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Crossing. It sounds really fucking horrible. A short-lived half-hour serial following the lives, loves, and intrigues of 12 wealthy teenagers who stir up scandal and excitement in their small town. Yeah, fuck that. That sounds retarded. All right.
It sounds like the premise of some CW drama teen BS.
Yeah. I mean, I imagine it's a Canadian version, but yeah. After 2000, though, he took like 10 years off, did a short called Refugee. Then took another 7 years off and did another short called Thing Whore. And then took another 4 years off and did another short. Clearly, his acting career went to fucking shit after this. But luckily, he did get the chance to be on this episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Probably the best thing he ever did.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. We also got Melanie Wiesenthal. This is the only thing she did. I mean,
I feel like she's somebody's daughter or something. She just got to do this episode.
I mean, I really, really wouldn't be surprised. I mean, it doesn't look like. I mean, there's literally nothing else in there. No crew stuff, no anything. I mean, I think she died, but it's okay. We also got Harry Stanjovsky. All right, he plays the
close enough. I'm not even trying that one.
He's actually in a ton of shit, including X-Men: Days of Future Past, Moonfall. He did some Assassin's Creed voiceovers, The Outside Trials. He's done a ton of voiceover work for basically so much shit. Monster Hunter series, the Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy series. He was in Most Wanted. Some French shit nobody cares about.
He's got a decent little career.
Yeah. Nothing like huge though. But I mean, definitely a character actor who's been around and done some stuff. I mean, there's really no arguing that. Some of the shit I don't even know what the fuck it even is. But I mean, there's like you said, a ton of stuff. I mean, lots and lots of voice work, which isn't really surprising. He does tend to have that kind of voice when you hear him on here.
Mm-hmm. It seems to be a pattern, though. A lot of these people, and even in season 1, there's a lot of them that go into voice work.
Yeah, I think it's just because their facial features fucking suck when it comes to expressing anything. Well, I mean, look at all these, scream takes.
To be fair, this guy only had one expression, though, even throughout the movie, except when he was smiling. His we're in trouble with the theater, and I just woke up from getting my neck bit was the exact same face. So
that was an older teen, so I don't know. Jesus, more of a reason for me not to watch it. We also have the amazing Aaron Tager in this episode, who, every time I still see him, it's sad that he passed away a few years ago. He was a great actor. Not only that, but I mean, this guy's done so much shit too. But we have gone to him more than once by now. We've talked about him. He's, like I said, he's done a lot of shit. For those who do not know, he is our Dr. Vink.
Vink.
So
I was so happy he was back in this episode. When I saw him, I was like, yes.
Oh yeah, he's one of those that just makes it better. That's for sure. We also have Christopher Heyerdahl in this episode.
Ooh,
Yeah, he plays our Nosferatu character. He's one of those people that you know who he is.
He was
He's
Marcus.
Pretty fucking famous.
Marcus in Twilight. He was one of the Vatori in Twilight.
I don't know about that. I know he was on that Hell on Wheels show. He was in Peacemaker.
Last of Us.
Viking. What else did he do? I mean, he did a lot of shit that I just don't know about, but I mean, it doesn't mean it wasn't bad or good. I mean, like, I never watched the Van Helsing TV series, but he was in that for a while.
Yeah, the guy's career is.
I love that he was playing a vampire in this, and he was a very poignant character in the Twilight series as a vampire. He was in charge.
Oh shit, dude! He made it big time. He was in Pee-wee's Big Holiday. Yeah. Anytime you get to work with the great Paul Rubens, it's pretty nice thing there.
Oh yeah. I will say, he was. Pee-wee's Big Holiday is actually a lot of fun.
Yeah, he was in Twilight. He was in Supernatural. He was in Stargate.
He did one episode of Star Trek Discovery.
Yeah.
Which I'd have to go back and find it to remember who he was.
I got to figure out who he was on Supernatural.
Supernatural. Alistair.
Oh shit! Okay. Yeah, sorry. I'm looking through it. I'm just seeing a whole bunch of work from this guy. I'm just.
Oh yeah.
The new guy.
I mean, he was one of my favorite characters in the Twilight series. Like, dang, dude.
I don't know anybody who watched all the Twilight stuff.
Me.
Just you.
Now you know someone.
Just one.
Little old me.
How does it feel to be the only person I know who's watched all the Twilight stuff?
It is my honor to be somebody that you don't like now because I've watched all the Twilight movies.
Oh, it's okay. It's not like I don't like you. It's just my amount of respect has changed.
Wow. Holy shit.
I'll get you a boner pill. You'll be okay.
No, I'm just fucking with you. Oh, that was a good one, though. I'm proud of myself for that one. Oh, God.
Oh, man.
Sorry,
I apologize for being fucking tired as fucking shit. But that goes with our main cast and crew of this episode. I mean, this episode's it's a good episode. I mean, there's really no arguing that. Pretty simple one to
Yeah.
describe, though. We got a theater that's closing down, and we got a boy who's just really doesn't want it to and is willing to basically try everything to help make sure this theater stays afloat.
Yeah, from passing out flyers for like special screenings, trying to get it saved as a landmark.
I mean,
He's doing
he's
whatever
going
he
as
can.
far as Handy's in the back room. It's just not working out for the dude. But fortunately, Dr. Fink shows up with the movie that they gotta just shelf for a while until shit hits the fan with another film, and they have nothing else to play. So they put that on, and the crowd's happy, and it starts to form like some kind of cult following until the theater starts doing a little bit better, and then it starts doing way better, and they start getting higher and higher rated movies to actually be able to play there. And then Dr. Fink comes in to kind of come back on his deal a little bit and wants, a little bit more time to show some of his stuff.
Yeah.
And
Because all he's asked for at the beginning when he dropped out this film was, he goes, if your theater gets successful from showing my movie, I want one night a week to show my other films. That's it. I don't want your money. I don't want your friendship. One night a week when you see how successful you'll be.
The manager doesn't give him that. Doesn't give him that at all.
And he regretted it.
Oh, yeah, he did. This Nosferatu came to life and started attacking people. I mean, they did a pretty good job with that, though. They really did.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a good episode there too, Wikipedia. After that, they end up having to figure out a way to get the Nosferatu to say the Nosferatu as if there's more than one. But they have to make him go back into the film and get rid of him from there. So our main character is able to get him back in there and destroy him with the obvious means of sunlight.
Pretty much exactly how the original Nosferatu film ends, in a sense, with the sunlight coming in and destroying him.
Yeah.
From there, we have Vink clapping away, all excited from what he has seen. And he gives the news that he doesn't need a day a week anymore for his films, and will now be doing his films whenever he basically wants to, because he owns the theater now, and it ends there. But yeah, I mean,
I like the way this episode was introed. It's a Frank story, but we see like a POV of someone walking up to the fire, and the kids are talking about, there's a horror-thon going on at the theater. We got to hurry up and tell this story so we can get over there and watch it. And Frank's like, why would you do that? It's just sitting in a theater. I got something scarier to tell you. There's something scarier than those movies that are on the screen.
Depending on what movie it was, he lied.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of films that are scarier than that, but then I like coming back at the end after he's finished the story. Some of the kids hand off their ticket to two kids that were waiting to go. They're like, how about you go instead? I don't feel like going now. And Frank's like, I got two free tickets. So he and Gary go off to watch the horror-thon. It was just really good, man. This episode was fun. The effects were great. The look of Nosferatu was very cool.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The veins coming off the side of his head.
The makeup job did a great. I mean, the makeup team did a great job with this, and not only that, but like, it's even for being in this time period, the visual effects of the kid going through the screen, it was
so gnarly.
Done very well for even comparing it till now. It was just nice. It was a good, refreshing episode, and not mad about it.
The effect kind of reminded me of, I want to say it was Nightmare on Elm Street 4.
Yeah.
When
Yep.
Alice gets sucked into the movie and you see her hit the screen and just transitions clean. It's that same thing when he steps through. You don't really see the line of the two scenes put together.
No.
You see him just step from the real world and then he's in the movie. It's like, oh,
I think that Are You Afraid of the Dark did it better. But that's just my personal opinion on that one. I don't remember. I was half awake. But
I don't remember either.
I will say, if that's the case, it's not a bad choice, especially for being back then. You know it's the original. I'm not a big fan of the remake.
I saw the remake once and I was okay with it, but I've seen the original way more.
I just
way more
for it. I mean, I don't know. I had what's his face, Colin Farrell.
And don't get me wrong, I like David Tennant, but you can't really replace Roddy McDowell.
No, it was just I don't know. It just wasn't my Fright Night.
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to figure out nicer ways to say shit so people aren't pussies about it.
That's what we're saying. It wasn't your Fright Night. It wasn't made for you.
No.
You can just say not my Fright Night.
Yeah.
And it makes sense.
No. It's a piece of shit.
Or you could do that too. Don't fix what ain't broke. We want you to be that way. If we didn't, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, yeah, yes.
Yep. And then still got in trouble for it.
Yeah, he did. Overall, with this episode, though, personally, just because I am tired and I don't want to fall asleep, I'm just going to go ahead and give my rating and review on it. I adore this episode. This is one of my favorite. I believe, this is just one of my favorite instances of when we're getting Dr. Vinkin. He's a great character actor. He's one of those people, too, where it's just, as soon as you see him pop up in an episode, it could take a fucking, a horrible episode all the way to the fucking top. He's so good in everything that he does with here. And I do, like I said, get really excited when I see him. The whole vampire aspect of this episode, too, I think is fun. The whole Nosferatu thing is definitely a different kind of twist that you would get from a kid's show at this time. You would get, your Dracula style stuff more, which, we've had before with the Nightly Neighbors, and we'll have again with other episodes. But the style of vampires for this episode in particular, I just personally enjoyed. I do like it.
There's not a lot of things around this time that would use that look, that type of Nosferatu. No. I mean, there was Salem's Lot.
Yeah.
That did it before, but there wasn't really a whole lot else.
We're supposed to get a remake of that one too.
Oh, I don't remember now. I think there was something.
I feel like we were supposed to get a remake of that.
I know we are getting a Nosferatu remake. An actual remake of Nosferatu.
Lot, I really hope it's not good.
I still have to see the original Salem's Lot. I haven't seen it yet. It's difficult to find as far as I know.
I am not surprised about that. Goosebumps was a fucking awesome show back in the day. Going back though, its production value seemed a lot lower than Are You Afraid of the Dark? But
I love the books. I was obsessed with the books.
I read the books. I watched the shows. I mean, anything horror related that I could get my hands on at that time was all me.
Yeah, I think Goosebumps was had like a production schedule where they were just trying to get as much out as they could because they weren't sure how long they were going to be able to do it for. So it was just crank the episodes out as fast as possible. Whereas, it seems like Are You Afraid of the Dark had a little more time to kind of think out what they want to do and plan everything.
Right. I don't know. But if I had to rate this episode, this right here would be like a solid 9.5 for me. This is right near the top. This is I don't have anything I can really say bad about this episode. I mean, like honestly, I feel comfortable even saying like this is easy, like a 10 also, like a 9, 5, 10 in there. I mean, there's not much they could change to make this episode better. It's just an all around good episode. It's fun. It's easy to watch. It's a quick watch. I mean, we even get another one of those cases of early 90s interracial type love interests, which is not very common for that period of time.
No, actually, Sally and I were
Apparently, it
talking
was in
about that.
Canada.
Yeah, because there weren't really shows in the States doing that without it
No.
becoming the central plot of an episode.
Oh, yeah, yeah. I mean, the Klan had their hands too tied up in it.
It was nice to see these shows where it didn't matter. It wasn't the focal point.
No,
It was
wasn't.
they just happened to be
Right, they
interracial.
could've-
Moving on, there's a bigger story here with this creepy shit or scary shit or weird shit going on.
Right.
I-
But they just want to make sure that they know that this black dude is sitting there really jerking it off to the white girl.
I was
There's-
mad that he didn't get his kiss in by the end of the episode. I mean,
Eh,
like, come on, man.
You're right.
Let him
I
have
mean,
his kiss.
Maybe she was
Yeah.
a hoe and he didn't want to kiss her. Maybe she had
Was
the
she
herpes.
was she a hoe for show?
Oh, show.
Oh God!
Come on, 40-year-old virgin is great. I
Alright,
don't care what you
All
say.
right, fine. Yeah, that's where I sit on this episode. I'm sorry, I'm tired. I'm just like I don't got a lot to say today. It's been a long fucking week for me. Ugh.
I bet. Sally, what about you? What do you?
I give this a 9.5. I'm afraid to give it a 10 because I want it to be topped.
It's not gonna
Right.
be.
I want it. This is a 9.5. This is a 9.5 going on 10. This was perfect. I loved this episode. There was nothing about it I disliked. So it's fabulous.
Nice. Yeah, I think we're all the same. It's a 9, 5, 10 from me too.
Yeah.
Everything about this, the fact that it was set in a theater, the fact that there's this like cursed film aspect, which is something I always find interesting, that a movie has some effect on something. The Nosferatu vampire, throwing back to F.W. Murnau's original Nosferatu,
Yes.
which is brilliant. I fucking love that original film. I saw it years back. I had a copy that was on one of those, those Mill Creek box sets where there are like 50 horror movies in there.
Yes,
was
I
a-
have like a Fright Night box set that has it in
Mhm.
there.
And it's a really shitty version. It is grainy as fuck, but I loved it. So seeing this and so many homages to that original film, it's just so good. And it's a Vink episode. How could you not like Vink? And I love that his character just fits whatever they need. In the Phantom Cab, he's this mad scientist. In this one, he made films back in the day. It's like, what didn't Vink do?
Right? Vink is like,
He's
great.
a very, very talented man.
He's a Renaissance man.
He's a Renaissance man.
A
I
jack of all trades, if you will.
I do want to say though, we are moving forward with this season. We are going to be having some new directors and everything in here too.
Oh, okay.
One of which is somebody I actually do like, David Winning, who you might know him for some of his work on like Killer Image, on Friday the 13th, the TV series.
Okay.
What he did the oh god, what was the other one that he did that was good? The Nightman series.
Oh, hell yeah. Nightmare.
He did the Merlin TV movie, one of my personal favorite TV movies
Okay.
ever made.
It's like a
he-
2-part thing, wasn't it?
It was a few parts, but yes.
Yeah, it's like
The only other show to ever hire Kevin Sorbo other than Hercules, he did some Andromeda.
Yeah, I'm sorry he had to work with Kevin Sorbo, that piece of shit.
A really, really weird one, but still something that really, like, I don't know, I watched for some fucked up reason. Dino Sapien. Don't ask questions. I'm not going to talk about it.
Dino Sapien?
Yes.
That, I mean, dude, I watched the Velocipaster. I don't think I want to watch
Velocipaster was so good.
Oh, Velocipaster is fantastic. I want the sequel. And I want more things that just have no effects and they just
That was one of my Discord night movies was Velocipaster. It was so fantastic.
All right. So
if anyone else likes Velocipaster, go back in the archives of Skewered Universe podcast and you can find our episode on Velocipaster.
Here's the plot synopsis for Dino Sapien.
Bring it.
A tale about a girl who befriends a dinosaur in modern times at camp.
Well, it doesn't sound nearly as intriguing as Tammy and the T-Rex.
No. But
that movie, oh my god!
He also did Mutant World.
Okay.
He did a shit ton of like Hallmark stuff. But I think he was getting
Get
broke.
your paycheck.
Yeah.
You know.
But no,
family's got to eat, man. Family's got to eat.
Wait, no, you're not wrong.
Oh, for anyone out there wondering about Nightman, Trekopedia is telling us it's on the CW app.
No, is it really?
So if you guys stick around, maybe once we're done with Are You Afraid of the Dark seasons, maybe.
I'm telling you, dude.
Nightman will be included in a poll for our next.
I should have no idea what Nightman is.
all I know is it's a dude who plays a saxophone and is a superhero. I have not watched one episode of Nightman, but it is stuck in my brain because I came across it late nights. It was that one and Forever Night.
Yeah.
I never watched it, but I know what they are and I know the premise of the fucking show.
Do you remember? Oh, say you didn't watch it though. I was just curious if you might have remembered the episode where he transcended to the day man.
Is that an Always Sunny reference? Because I haven't watched that show either.
No, really? Fuck you.
There's a lot of shows I haven't seen, man.
That's a fun one. I like that show.
And then I do things like, there's probably a lot of shows I should go back and see. And then I start watching like Smallville again. I watch X-Men 97, or I go back through the 2010 Thundercats remake series.
Which is really watched it. I just watched the old ones. I have a really, really bad problem going back and watching the new Scooby-Doo movies, which, by the way, are about 50 years old and are far from new anymore. I'll go back and watch
nothing wrong with the classic Scooby-Doo stuff.
No, there's not.
If you say you're a fan of the Scrappy-Doo stuff because of Scrappy-Doo, I'm going to question you completely because Scrappy is a little fuckface.
Yeah.
You know, before I realized he was a detriment to that team, I would watch those episodes of him and be like, okay, it's not that bad. Now as a girl, I'm like, he's so puppy power. Yeah, you know what? You deserve to be shot in the face.
They did shoot him in the face.
That's why his in the live action movie, his fate was fitting. Little bastard. Why am I so angry about a cartoon?
Tell us what you really think. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Sally's going, what have I walked into tonight?
Just tell us what you really think.
Yeah, for those who don't know, only pedophiles like Scrappy-Doo.
Jeff is passionate. I like it.
Jesus.
Yeah, Smallville is still good. Is it cheesy? Is it campy? Is it over the top? Yes. But you know what? If that didn't become successful, we wouldn't have got the Arrowverse and all that stuff. So
I asked Josh if he had ever seen Nightman because I just had to Google it. And he said that show was on Sundays at midnight when I was a kid, letting you know you should be in bed and school was in the morning.
It wasn't that bad. I don't care what people say.
Well, it came out and it looks like it started in 97. I was a senior in high school, so
It was like
I
one of
wasn't
those.
even in high school. I was in elementary.
There was like a
school.
block of those
So was
shows that
Josh, because
played.
Josh is 5 years younger than me. So
So it was like
you and Josh was
Nightman and Forever Night, and then I think like Sheena
Yeah,
and stuff like that. There was this group of shows that were just these Canadian low budget television shows in syndication that just kept playing and playing and playing.
We're awesome.
Man,
We didn't
like
have.
I'd
any
be up at
luck
like 2
that.
a.m. and I'm like, what the hell? I'm trying to find something to watch, and here's Nightman. I'm like, I don't think I'm gonna watch this, but I remember the intro, and I remember the intro to Forever Night. It's a detective that's a vampire, and he can only work at night because vampire. Duh.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, you know. Sunlight, like this episode, you know.
Right. But yeah,
I mean, unless you're the Daywalker.
Oh, Wesley Snipes.
Exactly.
Yeah. I wonder, are they still planning on remaking that?
Marvel is still working on it, but it's been pushed back a couple of times, so I don't know what's going on. It doesn't seem like that hard of a thing to do. I really like the original Blade. I know there's.
I did too.
Like, it
Do we
wasn't
need a
comic
remake?
accurate, and this. I get they want to set it in the Marvel universe now. They want it to be a part of the MCU, which is fine. It just doesn't seem that hard to make a Blade movie.
Which is they've remade Officer and a Gentleman. That was this week that made me mad. I'm like, did we need a remake of that?
They did?
Yeah, with the guy from The Offer, the actor from The Offer.
Oh, huh.
What was his name? I can't remember. But I'm like, did we need a remake? Like sometimes I'm like, do we need a remake of things? Like, do we really need that?
Always.
It's kind of true what people say. Like Hollywood only has like several ideas, and they just keep remaking them, which is true. But what pisses me off is when somebody comes up with something kind of new and fresh, nobody watches it. Well, it's like I don't get to the theater as often as I'd like, but that's health issues and stuff like that.
Miles
Everyone else
Teller.
is like, oh hey, Miles Teller. Wow, that's interesting.
Yep.
That's interesting. Okay. Oh my God, Baywatch Nights. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to ask the chat here real quick. Does anyone who watched Monday Night Raw in the 90s will remember this? Pacific Blue.
The wrestler?
No, it's a show that came on. And they had wrestlers appear on this show every once in a while. It's Pacific Blue.
Pacific Blue.
Yeah, I gotta Google it.
Oh,
It was
that's what I'm doing.
like beach cops on bikes or something. It was so fucking ridiculous.
That looks really, really dumb. I remember seeing commercials for it. No,
I remember that. I remember it.
Okay.
No,
Okay, good.
The only show that I watched that had a beach on it was Son of the Beach. Do you remember that one, Jeff?
Oh yeah, I remember Son of the Beach. It was fucking fantastic. Yeah, they were supposed to do a universal whole dark universe, but
Yeah, because Mario Lopez was in Pacific Blue.
Mhm. yeah,
Yeah.
and
I
to
think
David's
Tom
point
Cruise
there,
ruined that.
the point is we didn't need another Mummy film.
No, Brendan
That was-
Fraser is always my favorite. Like he always those ones.
Exactly. You could have left
Right.
that as part of this universe and had Brendan Fraser come back and reprise the role as an older version of that character.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, Tom
Warning
Cruise
future
shouldn't be
people.
in it. I mean, I don't know.
The thing is, I don't want to say the old, but the original Universal Mummy film
Yeah.
was horror, but it had that kind of adventure aspect to it in a way. So when you
Yeah.
get the 90s version, it sticks with that. It's an Indiana Jones Universal horror film mashup kind of thing, and it worked. It is damn near a perfect movie in my eyes. I love it. I know the effects don't look that great, but they could have
There's
just
no
used
Bride of
that.
Frankenstein, but it's good.
I think that where I think they went wrong with that new Mummy film was it was too action oriented.
Oh, I
Like,
know.
oh,
exactly
there's a
where
mummy,
they went
but
wrong.
action. It's Tom Cruise. I'm like,
That's where they
nobody
went wrong.
needs Tom Cruise in their Mummy movie.
No.
No, I don't know why Tom Cruise is still alive. Why do we get all these famous people that
Scientology.
died, but nobody can fucking just like hit Tom Cruise with a fucking jet?
Because you know what? Because crazy people tend to live a long life.
I like how JB. I wish he didn't just say, "I wish Tom Cruise would die." He's like, "I want someone to hit him with a jet." Like he wants him obliterated. Like he wants him to disintegrate into thin air. Can we hit him with a jet?
And I just don't care for the dude.
He just threw that in there and walked past it. Like, no big deal. Like, that's a totally normal way to die. Like, let's just hit him with a jet.
Hit him with a jet. I mean, he did do Top Gun and Top Gun Maverick, and they missed their opportunity both times.
Oh, my God.
I don't know how. I don't know how. How can he work with so many people who everybody knows we all hate him? But
I'm going to assume there's some otherworldly powers that come with being a Scientologist that we just don't know about that are keeping him from dying. Like, he may have got hit by a jet, and we just don't know it because the jet just obliterated when it touched him or something.
I don't know. I really just, I don't like him.
I'm not a Tom Cruise fan. There's very few movies that I've watched with him and have been like, okay.
I can't think of one that I really like.
The only one I like, and it's got nothing to do with him, was the first Mission Impossible film.
Yes.
I don't care for those movies.
And that's because it was such a whodunit, you didn't know what was happening. And then everyone after that was like this over-the-top, ridiculous action movie. And I'm like, because it's Tom Cruise, I just don't care.
I don't know. I mean, I just, whatever. The dude sucks. I hope he gets cancer. I mean,
if you're going to do that, say ass cancer or something. Like, make it.
Yeah, whatever. Ass cancer. Hopefully, like, when he finds out it's like stage 4 and straight up that rectum.
I also want to point out the fact that so many people are remembering Silk Stockings coming on after Monday Night Raw because it was the softcore, like, porn show on there.
Oh, yeah. Silk Stockings was so good.
At one point, Silk Stockings was more tame than what we got on Monday Night Raw in those closing moments sometimes. I mean, Jerry Lawler screaming about fucking puppies all the time. Jesus Christ. That guy was going to have a stroke while having a stroke.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Yeah.
I love that is what you put up on the... I love that. I was waiting for you to see that comment.
I mean...
I'm trying to catch up. Oh, then...
I
Duckman. Oh,
I
Oh,
can't.
Duckman. Oh, my God. Remember Howard the Duck? Anyway.
Yeah, it had that fucking guy who liked to fuck boys in it.
Mm-hmm.
Ed Gale. Yeah.
Which I will say... there's more than one problematic person in Howard the Duck.
No, there's not.
Yeah, Jeffrey fucking Jones.
Yeah,
Jeffrey fucking Jones.
What did Jeffrey Jones do?
Oh, he got caught with a ton of child porn.
Oh, whatever. That was normal for then. I normalized child porn, but hate Tom Cruise.
No, you need to hate both equally.
I do hate both almost equally. I still think Tom Cruise is a bigger piece of shit, but I hate both of them a lot. So don't worry about that. I mean, Duckman was awesome, by the way.
I haven't seen Howard the Duck since I was a kid, so I don't know if it's still... I thought it was fun as a kid, but I'm worried that at 44, I'm going to watch it and be like, what the fuck was wrong with me?
What the fuck was wrong with our parents for letting us watch it?
All right.
I mean, Leah Thompson fucked Howard the Duck, basically.
Leah Thompson's the only reason I watched it.
I mean...
Leah Thompson was the only reason I watched a lot of things back then.
Where has this episode gone?
JB's a huge fan of Caroline. What was it? Caroline in the City, I think was her show. Is that what it was?
Oh, yeah.
There's nothing wrong with Leah Thompson, so fuck yourself.
No, I'm
just throwing it out there. No. Ever since the first
that's why a lot of people went and saw that movie, was Leah Thompson. They didn't care that Howard the Duck was a Marvel property. No. They didn't give a fuck that it was a George Lucas thing. They're like, wait, Leah Thompson? Okay.
I mean, yeah. Unfortunately, we also had Ed Gale in there.
Yeah. The less said about that little fuck, the better.
And Jeff's favorite actor, Jeffrey Jones. Second favorite actor, Jeffrey Jones.
No.
Third favorite actor, Jeffrey Jones.
There was no place in my favorite actor list for Jeffrey Jones.
All right.
I'm relieved that they killed off his character for the new Beetlejuice movie.
Yeah, but he died. Yeah, that was fantastic.
Because as soon as they showed the grave, I'm like, he's dead. Awesome.
Is that what they did?
They killed him.
Really? Huh.
Yeah, but without Gilbert Gottfried, is it really USA Up All Night?
I mean,
Rhonda Shear's great, but without Gilbert.
yeah, I can agree with that.
I think we're about to lose, JB.
Yeah, I'm about to crash. We should wrap this up.
I will agree with Trekkipedia. USA is just basically NCIS and SVU now all fucking day, except for WWE. And it's ridiculous because they used to show so much shit.
I know, but who doesn't like to watch SVU?
Let's put it this way. I'm old enough. I am old enough to remember watching USA way back in the day as a kid when we first got cable, and seeing a Canadian, I believe it's a Canadian show called Square Pegs. Okay, that's how old I am, and that's what the shit used to be on USA. Old ass shows that weren't even on anymore that they were replaying in syndication. So now that I've outed myself as an old fuck.
Yeah. I don't have cable. I haven't had cable in years. Last time I had cable was I was still in high school. And the streaming shit basically hit soon afterwards. And I went through, your typical phase that every kid goes through where you pirate everything. And then after that, fucking the streaming services.
You just kept pirating, and even still today.
Yeah, now I just use Jeff's account on everything I don't have. No, I'm joking.
How else are you going to get your amputee porn?
Dude, there's
and midget clown porn.
You say that like I'm going to be embarrassed. If you're watching
I know you're not.
porn, it better be midget clown porn. You guys don't know what you're missing. Until you see a fucking little hand fist somebody with a balloon in it too. It's just, there's nothing better. Oh, what I would give.
I'm not going to watch because of my fear of clowns, and that's going to throw me over the edge. But
I love clowns, so bring it on.
Yes, the Sarah Jessica Parker show. That is the one I was referring to. 100%. I like killer clowns from outer space. Real life clowns? No fucking way.
They should make a Longine Silver 2 where she sticks her fucking leg and shit up a clown's ass. Just for you. A midget clown's ass.
Why would it be called Longine Silver 2 and have clowns? That doesn't make any sense.
It could be worse. I don't know.
Pirates versus clowns is way more ridiculous than pirates versus ninjas at this point.
She's not a pirate.
With a name like Longine Silver, she should be a...
Watch the movie first.
I'm not going to watch the movie.
I've watched it. I don't know why you won't.
I have no interest in watching the movie.
I just skim it. I strongly suggest everybody check out the movie. It's not bad. The plot points are there. What I can say is this. If you thought this episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark was good, you would like that movie too. Because we all know that they have so many similarities.
Okay, the IMDb description of Longine Silver.
Yes, I'm waiting.
Can I read it?
You're not going to be the first person, but yes, feel free.
Jean Silver is a lovely and charming amputee with a malformed left leg appendage, which resembles a large penis.
Yes.
I don't even have to read anymore.
But you can. I would prefer it if you finished it.
Silver embarks on an unusual erotic odyssey in which she uses the phallic appendage to pleasure both men and women alike. Silver also provides candid glimpses into her sunny and resilient personality as someone living with a peculiar physical affliction.
Some would say that this right here is better than Homer's Odyssey. Is it Homer that did Odyssey?
Where is that movie streaming? How do I find that movie?
Probably Pornhub. I don't know if you can find it. Oh, is it? Is that where it is? You can't find it?
Oh, it's there. It's just on a website. One's called spankbang.com and X Hamster and Tube Porn Classic.
Welcome to hell, motherfuckers.
There you go, guys. If you want to watch it,
Oh my
just
god.
check out your normal porn sites.
Oh, dear
You're
Jesus.
welcome.
Oh, we're watching that.
I'm gonna wait until after we're done with this right here, and just call it like, all right, guys, we're gonna watch Longine Silver for the show, and I'll just play it on here for us. Or what we could do is we'll do just a live viewing and just see what happens. We'll do like a Twitch only thing and just see if we get banned. Or just do it like a private watch party of a porno.
Is there any way to reach out to any of the people involved in this, actors, producers, directors, and see if
There's
you can get
ways
them on
to
the
do
show?
it, but I don't know if it's gonna be. I mean, god damn, this is gonna be a fucked up day if I pull this one off. But I think we're all in for it.
You
The
know
only
what?
thing
What the
bad is
fuck?
I think this right here might be the one thing that Ron might get a hold of us and be like, "Hey, I think I want to join the show again."
Oh man.
So you got some porn actress on here?
It's all about the pussy.
All right.
I gave this episode of the Nickelodeon show we're watching a 9.5.
All right.
Yes, 9.5s all around. 9.5 to 10 all around on the
There you
Nickelodeon
go.
show that was made for children. And we're talking about Longine Silver.
Yes.
And
Good
remember,
thing is
guys,
this is not targeted to children, this show. So
no. Remember though, if you have $10, send it in to us so we can give you a video game. There's cool stuff there, and we would appreciate it.
Buy it now, or go fuck yourself.
Right.
S for super fucking sexy.
All right, I have nothing else to add. What about you guys?
Damn right.
No.
Sally, where can they find you?
Twitch.tv/SallyBeast40 BEEST.
There we go. Jeff, what's going on with the Skeward universe over there?
We're still on temporary production hiatus right now, but you can go back to the archives. Go check out the episode on Velocipaster. It's very fun. I suggest you watch the movie first, or you watch along with our interstellar interstitial style of breakdown that we do. Go to skewardhead.com. You can find all the episodes there. If you head over to the YouTube channel for audio-only episodes, Velocipaster is one of the pinned episodes there.
Nice.
No, it's not. It's on Facebook that it's pinned. I haven't pinned it on YouTube. I don't know how, but it's in the playlist there. You can find it. Any podcatcher, it's like an episode in the 70 numbers, I believe. So
There you go.
it might be lower than that. I don't know. I don't know. Go check it out. You'll find it.
And
It's a lot of
remember,
fun.
check this
It's
bitch
there.
out.
It's there.
We got a comic book. We got a video game. We got another comic book coming out. Buy the shit, please. I mean,
Okay.
if you don't, we're gonna have to start doing something pretty drastic. Not sure exactly how we're gonna go about it, but for every time somebody does not buy the game, we're gonna try to convince Sally to have an abortion. So.
What the fuck?
See, now lives are at stake.
I got a better idea.
No, Sally's
I got a
like,
better
I'm not
idea.
even pregnant.
If you guys buy the game, okay, we sell 100 copies of the game. JB will recreate the famous website.
Meatspin.com. Right here live. Just swinging it around for everybody.
I mean, that's a hell of a way to go with it. I don't know if I can do it live here for everybody. I think we'd lose a lot of our channels.
We'd lose a lot of shit. We're not doing that.
Well, for the right price, you can get that video. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can vote either way. You can vote either way on this one. Will you put the note in there when you buy the game? Yes or no?
You can buy the game to prevent that as well.
Yes. Once we get to the 100 points there, we'll figure out which one's the winner. So sometimes, I mean, if you're on the losing side of this one, you might have to buy a few copies of the game. All copies of the game are the same.
I mean, look, you buy the game, you play it, you light some candles, you have a nice night of it.
Yeah.
We do ask that don't be a cunt and share the cheat code if you buy the cheat code.
Yeah.
Nope. I made a promise. I will not share it.
Yeah, that was not directed at you. We know you won't, but anyone else out there.
No. Now I'm going to specifically direct it at you. Don't give it to Josh.
I won't.
If he buys the game, don't give it to Josh.
I won't. He has to buy it like I did. And he has to leave you a dirty note. Just like I did.
No.
I mean,
is it cheat? All right, first off, I'll start the all right, Sally, when you saw what the cheat code was, what did you think?
That it was a cheat code I would have made. It's fucking amazing.
But is it up, down, go fuck yourself? No. This is way better. Way better.
We all know the Konami code. I think this is going to be right up there in the annals of video game history.
You will never guess it. And if you do guess it, you will never spell it right.
Yeah.
If you do both of those, you deserve to have the code for the rest of your life.
I have the code, and I spelled it wrong multiple times.
You know what? I think I did accidentally delete the picture I took of what you said in the chat last. Oh, man.
Oh, you only get the code once. Now you're going to have to buy it again. That's the rules of the code.
Don't tempt me.
Don't worry, I got you, Sally. Don't worry.
Damn it! Because I took a picture of it and I think I deleted it. Damn it!
I mean, that depends on what you're into.
Well, we already know it's anals.
The anals, it's a lot more inviting.
All right.
Just saying.
We get enough people buy the game. We'll go ahead and send Sally a strap on so you can get those.
If
anals.
I take the watch off, it's a lot easier to. Anyway,
I prefer it if you leave the watch on. I like to know my heart rate.
I like the strap-on idea better than the other
one. I didn't get out of here, guys.
You need sleep.
I do? Is it that obvious?
So, buy the comic book, buy the fucking video game, or go fuck yourself.
I don't know if you got to work tonight, but I hope not.
Make sure you go support Chally. Jesus Christ. Support Sally on Twitch. Go check out skeweredhead.com. Go to talesfromthepodcast.com for everything you need to know about us. Buy the goddamn video game. Buy the goddamn video game. Buy the goddamn video game. We have kids to feed. I don't have kids. JB's got kids to feed. I've got a dog to feed.
Do you want my kids to starve?
Yeah.
Every time you don't buy the video game, I'm going to have to starve one of my children.
Do you want him to have to force his children into slave labor just so they can get a crust of bread? Where's Sarah McLachlan to play some music here? We need to do that so we can.
Oh, we're gonna play the best song ever. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Oh, I get to dance again.
You will dance your little heart out.
the